Hey guys, this is Meredith from Let's Go Canine Training, and I wanted to talk about what to do when you bring home a foster dog or adoptive dog. So the most important thing to do is when you bring them home, you can kind of see how they're gonna be a little bit if you want, depending on the dog. If see if they're gonna be a little nervous, scared, just kind of see how they're gonna do. But the most important thing to do is not to give them too much affection. Don't put a lot of emotion into it, and we have to provide them with structure, rules, boundaries, and routine. And we don't do these things and we spoil them and give them too much affection and let them have too much freedom, we're going to run into a lot of issues and possibly dangerous issues, like if you put, even if the dog is super friendly and you put it with your dogs right away, there might be signs that you didn't see that the dogs are both giving off, or maybe the other dog is challenging the other dog and there's a scuffle or a fight. And we don't want that. Or maybe we're going to see signs right away that the dog is going to decide to resource over food or smell a toy that you accidentally had out. We just don't know. Or furniture, they might resource over your affection with another dog. So we don't want these things to happen. So we need to be careful. What we need to do, what I usually will do, is bring the dog home, put them in a crate, do a routine of crate, go potty, come back inside. If it's dinner time or breakfast time, they can eat in their crate. They go back out to go potty and they go back in their crate. We might do some daily training to see how they are at things and all like that, depending on each dog and their behaviors or state of mind, stuff like that. But we want to really provide that structure, rules, boundaries, and routine for these dogs, because when they come into our house, they're probably overwhelmed, stressed, anxious, overly excited, nervous, maybe fearful. We don't know. We might not even see things that they're giving off, and we don't want to rush things too fast, or you'll end up having a very attitudinal, bratty dog if we give too much affection right away. And then once they're comfortable, that's when you start seeing those brattiness things come out. And now we got to deal with those with a dog that has no idea about direction, guidance from us, hasn't had much training, so they don't know how to listen to us. When in the beginning we could have either prevented these things, or they will listen to us a lot better, even if they are giving us a little bit of brattiness, because we taught them things like that, taught them a bit of a routine, taught them, these are the structure, rules, and boundaries of the house, and how you're going to act and what's expected and what's not. And if you give us a little bit of brattiness, we know how to be able to correct these issues, and the dog is going to have a little bit of understanding and be like, oops, I probably shouldn't be doing this. And instead of just right off the bat, like I said, or you don't want to have a dog be introduced to another dog, because we don't want the dogs fighting. We don't want to start them off like that, because then that dog could either go into revenge mode constantly, and you're going to have a harder time with the dogs. Then you might have to give the dog up because they're constantly fighting, when we could have, again, prevented all of that. Over time, yeah, you'll probably see maybe things like resource guarding that maybe you didn't see before, but we can work on these things once the dog understands those rules, structure, boundaries, and everything better than just off the bat. Now they did that, and now we're gonna have a harder time because the dog's not gonna make good decisions. They're not gonna listen to us if we don't provide these things. That's why it's very important. It may not seem fun at first, but you're gonna, in the long run, be so much happier, have a better relationship with your dog, and then you get to do more affection, maybe spoil them a little bit more, if they're doing really good behaviors, making really good decisions. So hopefully this helps better understand why it is important to have structure, boundaries, rules, and a good routine with your dog, and really getting through those thresholds and everything, so that way everyone is happy and we get to enjoy our dogs more. So have a great day. Bye.